Well, hey there guys, welcome to Rock Hard Riffs. In today's video we're going over deconstructing a song I had written. It's called Carnival. We had keyboards, guitars, and other stuff on there. And I'm going to deconstruct the song again to show you exactly how I pieced it together. If you're new to songwriting, this might be really helpful to you. This is Rock Hard Riffs, guitar channel for the self-taught. Hey there guys, welcome to Rock Hard Riffs. This is the guitar channel for the self-taught. Now again, this song called Carnival, I've been writing songs for a long time, so I kind of understand the structure and stuff of how to put them together. It's just whether they sound good or not, right? That's the only difference, that's all. So we're going to take that song and we're going to tear it apart. Now, one of the first things that I did is I took my Yamaha PSR EW300 keyboard. How cool this thing is and not expensive. If you're looking for something like this, I would definitely check it out. What I did was I put it into my Digitech Trio Band Creator Plus Looper. Again, I had made a video recently of putting a keyboard through the Trio to see if it would actually work, and it did. And then I thought, well, hey, let's try to write a song. So what I put in was this little bit right here. That's going through my guitar amp, by the way. So that's that, and then of course the drum beat that the song taught it. Here's the drum beat for it. Okay, and then the bass guitar that it added. I didn't put my own bass in. I used a Trio for it. So I just let it do its thing with the keyboard. That's what it came up with. Then I built everything on top of this. So let's get on to that part. Now we're going to listen to the song here that I have in our board here. This again is the ZOOM LiveTrak L-12. We have kind of like a three-part-ish type of series. This is the third installment in that of producing, arranging, writing a song, etc. This is the third part, which is writing the actual song. So let's go ahead and listen to that. We're listening through our recording monitors. So that's coming through the Trio from the keyboard. So I took that little part right there. So I took that little part there and I thought that's really cool. Just like that, very simple. Then I threw this effect on it and this is what you get. Just extremely simple, couldn't be any simpler than that. I just took that keyboard part and I thought I'd do it with guitar. And then you start to, you have to be a little bit creative. You have to think about how do you kind of want it to sound. So you're thinking of producing it the same, at least I was. While I'm writing it, I'm thinking of producing it at the same time. But I thought that would be a good start because the song goes to a crescendo, then back down, then back up. Just as songs should, peaks and valleys. Then once the song started to build, I threw on some distorted guitar, but not crazily distorted, and I put a little effect on it as well. So this is what I came up with that. Then I thought, okay, let's throw in a little whammy bar. Just that little. And that's what you hear in the song. again, that builds the foundation of the song, basically. Then I threw some keys over the top of it. Let me see, I think I had it in the brass section, so it kind of went like this. So we have a few different layers. We have two guitars basically playing the same thing, but the tone of them changes kind of drastically once the distorted part comes in. I use two different completely sounds with the Strymon Iridium, and so you can tell them apart, and also panning left to right. But again, that's engineering and stuff, but that was part of what I was thinking when I'm writing a song. I want two separate guitars doing the same lead. Okay, and then that changed completely too, and that was in the... So I put that in there. I don't want it to be too busy. I don't want it to be too much for your ear to hear. Then after that, we put this little bit in. Now that is what I call writing by ear. So I'm hearing things in my head or in my ear, whatever, however you want to call it, and thinking, what's going to accentuate this? What can I put in there that's going to serve the song as best as I can? And that takes time, and it does. It takes time. I have to go over it and over it, and I'm trying to think and I'm trying to hear and all that at the same time. I'll listen to the song over and over again, and I'll just try to catch that little hook if I can. And again, this is what I came up with. That's pretty much the rest of the song. Then after I listened to it, I've recorded certain parts of it. I'm thinking, okay, I want a little more of this or a little more of that. We threw some trumpet in there, and it sounded really good to me. So again, the whole song came out of this little bit right here, just out of the keyboard. That's basically it. I wrote all the song on top of that lick. Just adding a little layer here, a little layer there, a little here, a little there. Not too much. Definitely less can be better. I don't know if less is more or not, but less sometimes can definitely be better. You don't give the ear too much to listen to. And things tend to step on each other a lot when you go to mix it. That's really, I've heard stuff that just completely disappears completely, no matter how much I try to bring it in the mix. If there's something else that's stepping on it, there's just no getting rid of it. Also, I have to really put the drums up quite a bit on this to keep those from disappearing in the mix, believe it or not, too. That's using the Digitech Trio Band Creator drum part. So that's it, guys. That's deconstructing a song, or that's deconstructing at least a song that I wrote. Just starting from a keyboard, something simple. Just a little lick that you come up with. How about something that you're inspired by? A song that you really like, that you could kind of maybe nick a little part of it or just change it. Something just super simple like that, just simple. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining us. Please let us know in the comments whether you like this video or not. We really, really appreciate it. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next video.